Lounge, and I'm here today with my co-host,
Shawnee.
and we have a special guest in the house.
Hey Renee, what's up, Crystal? I'm making you blush.
He said we're making him blush.
What is your name?
I go by DJ Kingsley, and a lot of people.
So we're here for a special reason today. We're in this nice club. What is it called?
Evolution Nightclub and Ultra Lounge.
So what kind of people are you planning to cater to?
From the professional crowd to everyday people, to the hip hop crowd, and there is a night for every different race. Let me take the gender out, basically.
Decided to actually come about doing Evolution, and what made you feel like it would be a success in regards to having the professional crowd, the hip hop crowd, the Brazilian crowd on different nights, and how do you anticipate getting out to those audiences? Give us a little.
Well, Evolution Nightclub is an opportunity that came to me from a friend of mine named Keeson. Works in the industry, being Ghostface there previously, and still caught up in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So that opportunity came by, so we decided, we've all been in the industry, the music industry for so long, that we decided to use all our resources to make it happen. And as far as all the different type of people we want to target, we've got Longe magazine, people such as yourself and Crystal. We have V from base management, base construction. We are really using our network up with world-class party pimp. That's Funk Master Flex, crew of team of hard workers. Big up Men Styles and Paul Nuts. They will be operating the hip hop night in here as well. So like I said, hopefully we can work with Rosa, with the Brazilian community, have something to offer them, and one more night with the with the Spanish community. And let's not forget the most important part, something that lacks in Bridgeport, something for the mature crowd, the 25 and older professional crowd, and that's going to be our Friday night.
Okay. So you're saying on Saturday night you can expect some New York in the house.
As you can see, we built the stage to cater to world-class party pimp now, Funk Master Flex, where it's going to be a lot of artists touching the stage. If you anybody that we knew when we were doing the Dean's Point after, it's going to be an example of what they're going to be doing. He's going to be here, other celebrity DJs, celebrity artists. That's what's going to be going on Saturday. And then the Friday nights is going to be a lot of old school vibe, the 90s old school vibe. We're going to have old school DJs, old school artists, starting from the happy hour, period with live, bands, etc. And the Sunday night will be catered to the Brazilian community.
Okay, so Kingsley, how is your club going to be different from the clubs in this area that previously exist now?
One thing I know that lacks in Bridgeport is there's not too many clubs is able to do all the different all this different stuff that we're spoken about. And for this to work, we have to have a good security. It's going to start from the front of the club, where people are going to greet you in a professional manner. You are going to be very well respected when you walk in the door.
So you're going to be a standard, period.
Definitely.
There's a level where, regardless of the night, there's a standard for you to get inside the door.
Definitely.
Okay. Also, just to give us a highlight, you decided to take this club over. From your standpoint, you decided to take this club over to bring something new to Bridgeport and for people to respect what's going to happen here. Because over the past, there's just been so many, when it comes to clubs, for the mature clubs such as myself, as Crystal, and alike, we're hesitant to come out because we just don't want to mix ourselves with certain class or certain
It's a reputation as well as fights and
things like that. So, and you try to bring something where you're going to have mature crowd on Fridays or Thursday, whatever the case may be, Brazilian and so forth. How are you going to make sure people know what nights is what and stuff? Or, I know you're going to do
it's a very good question. I mean, we're going to try all different type of marketing, whether it's the Facebook, World Star Hip Hop, Longe magazine, back to my shameless, plug. I keep, saying Longe magazine because, as you know, I've been involved with many different magazines, and sometimes you have, you know where you want to go with it, and it doesn't work, and you end up changing. A lot of clubs have came in trying to do this grown and sexy stuff, and when it's really not working and they have to pay the bills, they end up changing it. So with all the different nights that we trying to do, there's something about that Friday night that is so special to Crystal, myself, and you. When I look in the Longe magazine, I see many different things going on in there. You know, it's open to whoever wants to spend money, you know, with it, you know, with the magazine. But at the same time, it's done with the taste, you know. So, you know, actually no, Catching Wreck Entertainment, you know, DBA Catching Wreck Marketing will be 20 years. So looking forward to my 20th.
So is that your first company?
20th year anniversary.
Okay.
You know,
Congratulations.
thank you. You know, the company's been around for a very long time in terms of, you know, DJ, myself as a DJ, you know, doing the mixtape, radio, venturing into the marketing, you know, run one of the biggest record stores, Sunscreen record store in Connecticut in the past. And, you know, it's my pleasure to work with, you know, people that's coming up in the, you know, entertainment field, because, you know, that's really where I specialize in.
So what's made you deviate from that and now start something that is kind of outside of your, it's technically outside of your element, even though it still relates to hip hop and music, but at the same time it's not running like, it's almost running, it's running a club, it's running a restaurant. So
You know,
it's kind of different.
it's one of those where when you walk in a place and based on the way it's designed, you could tell the people behind it. You know, like as a DJ, you walk in the club. You know, I remember back in the days when we were spinning records. When if a DJ was designing the DJ booth, he wanted to make sure that it was bigger enough to pack his records. You know, now there's no more records, so you know you just gotta have enough space. You know, when you walk in there, based on the way the stage is set up, based on the way the DJ booth, just the way everything is set up, you can tell that the person is directly connected into that field, and he helped, you know, design it. So it's outside, but it's really not outside, because it's one of those doing what you like to do. You know, music at all time. And you know, I recall during my early days when I was punching in the time clock, and you know, fortunately for me, I had a manager that allowed me to listen to music and, you know, bring in my tape decks and make copies of mixtape, allowed me to fax my playlist to record companies, you know, prior to getting connected with it, you know, with a record label. So, you know, as long as there's music around,
It's in your blood.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, you're true entertainer. You just love entertainment.
I love it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when should we expect the opening of the club?
Opening will be May 20th to be exact. We will be doing our ribbon cutting on that day. Hopefully we'll have the mayor of Bridgeport in here. We plan to invite the Bridgeport, you know, city council as well. And you know, people from all different areas. You know, like I said, we want to have the live band during the happy hour. We will have sponsorship from, you know, our connection with, you know, different liquor companies and, you know, the Sean Johns and whatnot, and you know, leading into the you know, live DJ during the night, and then Folk Master Fest will do his grand opening here the following day,
On the
which
Saturday.
on the Saturday, which is the 21st, followed by the Brazilian night, and then the following week is the Memorial Weekend. We all plan to do something big.
So when everything is all up and running, so if Lounge wanted to come in and do an event, how would I go about?
It's always you know, contact management, which would include myself, and Longe Magazine will always be welcome in here. It's and this is not a shameless plug. I mean, let me tell you guys something. They do what they do. It's not too many event planners I really respect in this game around. Longe Magazine is one of them. V from Vase Construction, you know. She's Vase Management, but she like the Vase Construction because that's what pays the bills right now. But she will put on the Vase Management hat and really pack the room. And you know, I don't respect too many people because a lot of you guys just do it for money, and there are people that do it respectively and do it like it's supposed to be done. Even when they take an L, they still make sure that, you know, everybody has fun when they do it. And you know, Longe Magazine is one of them. So it will be our pleasure to, you know, collaborate with you guys as much as we can.
Thank you.
So Kingsley, I'm understanding that Friday night, if I bring all my coworkers from work, we can sit down, get some great martinis, watch a little bit of TV, maybe some Lifetime movies.
I said, my
Lifetime movies.
I said, you know, that's really where the ultra lounge, you know, kicks in. So it gets converted from, you know, really a regular club into an ultra lounge. You know, hopefully we will have our own, you know, martini made up under, you know, Evolution Nightclub martini or something. And you know, it's going to be a lot of screens in here. You know, we've changed our cable company to make sure that we have a lot of channels for the sports network. So You know.
Lifetime's not on the Sports Network, but that's fine. So I could also bring it to they can watch Sports Network. I can watch Lifetime.
We cater to the women. We know how much this Lifetime stuff means to you guys.
It's fine.
Yes, and we don't want hamburgers. We want little tiny burgers.
Yes, and that's another point. We heard that you're serving food.
Yes, we are. We have a very nice patio outside, and you know, a friend.
So outdoor patio as
yeah,
well.
a friend of mine by the name Tom.
Inside and out,
He knows
okay.
the kitchen inside and out. So.
Well, I did have a little conversation with Tom, and he was saying he's gonna have really good stuff. But you're talking about hamburgers. Us women, we should do that.
You gotta eat right, right? It's gotta be some veggies.
Gotta
Right?
be cute.
Some,
It's
you know,
cute.
mini stuff. Yeah, Tom is.
Kingsley, who else helped you? Like, who are the people that really helped you put this all together? Because I noticed people are painting, people are putting up new stuff. It seems like you guys have done a lot of work around here. So who else has helped you?
It's the beauty of network, you know, and I always surrounded myself, you know, with, you know, a group of, you know, good people. If you mention my name, I hope that people will say, you know what, Kingsley's, you know, it's a nice person, I like to work with him, you know. Same as, you know, you guys. And I have to big up to, you know, Tashera, you know, who is one of the people to help us, you know, pick these colors together. We picked up all these colors together, help. It's not even finalized yet, but
So far, I like what I see.
Yeah.
thank you. And the group of painters, you know, I'm now a big fan of Brazilians. You know, these guys are one of the most beautifulest people in the world, besides Africans, by the way. Who recommended, you know, a guy named Wellington. He brought in another guy named, you know, Azizio, and these guys really have, you know, brought in their whole heart to you know, do the painting and everything in this club, and I really do appreciate it from my heart. I love the work, and I do recommend them.
Okay. So before we close out, Kingsley, so you had a great day today at work, or what were you doing today?
You gotta make it a better day regardless of what it is, cause it's never that, you know, it's never that great, especially when the job is not done. So, you know, by the grace of God, it's always a good day.
So,
what one message would you tell any professional that's watching this or someone?
It's always this bridge, you know, don't break that bridge because you're gonna have to cross it. That is very, very important, you know. Be good, love what you do, you know, and surround yourself with a good network. And it makes a lot of things easier. It makes you have to spend less, not because you're cheap, but it's just because you surrounded yourself
with the right people.
With the right people. That's very important.
That's a good message.
yeah, that's good. So thank you for being in the lounge. We're happy to be here. Just excited to see what comes of the evolution. And Chris and I will definitely hang out here. VIP treatment, of course.
It's my pleasure, even though Tom kept us a little thirsty. I don't know what happened to our wine. It never got here, but you know, we can drink it afterwards. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you. Right, you're in the lounge. My name is Miss Cheryl Lounge. What's your name? Rose.
I'm Johnny.
Nice to meet you. And we understand that you're part of the evolution set up here, and you're in charge of Brazilian Night. What should the Brazilian Night be about, and what should we expect if we were to come in?
Pretty much we're thinking about bringing a couple different bands and DJ for the Brazilian public and the Brazilian bands. Some of them from here, from Connecticut, some of them from Massachusetts and around. Pretty much that's the idea.
Okay. You know what? Is there where would we be able to get information about what's going on your night? Is there a place that we could go?
Yes, there's a lot of places in Bridgeport, a lot of restaurants, and we do have a couple clubs around that usually.
No, I mean, when I
Here now with me, but could be like a Brazilian newspaper. We have the Brazilian Times, the community news. You go Brazilian community news, in the Brazilian Times. There's a lot of things about it. What's going on in the community?
Okay, that sounds good.
Is there a big Brazilian community in the Bridgeport area?
There is, yes. Around in Denver also.
Okay.
A lot of Brazilians.
So you're drawing from that community but are there other clubs that already have a Brazilian night in this area?
There is. There is a couple restaurants. They usually on a Saturday night they do have a couple bands playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to draw from that? Are you trying to draw
Yep,
from that?
yep.
Instead? Okay. So what is going to make this night different from the restaurant? Going to the restaurant.
The idea is the place is new. You know, we want to bring like beautiful people. You know, different music and style.
The man looks real good.
The man looks real good, not just the woman.
So can Longe get in on a VIP?
Of course you can.
Some handsome men.
Not just the beautiful, it's not just about the beautiful.
I know.
But the whole community, you know, the feeling, the swing, you know, the samba.
So my next question is, I do not know how to samba at all.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Not at all. So I would want to know, if I come in on Brazilian night, is there going to be a little lesson? Am I going to be able to meet a handsome male that will teach me how to samba very well?
Probably you will find somebody, probably. But you know, probably they're going to be playing not just the samba. We have a different types of music. We have some that we call forró, like dance like two, you know, together. We have like a share, you know, it's from like the part of Brazil where it's very hot, and people like carnival and stuff like that. So it's not going to be just about the samba.
Okay.
It's going to have different
types of music.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right.
Cool. So thank you so much for letting
You're
us know about
welcome.
Brazilian night. You're in the lounge. My name again is Renee.
Nice to meet you. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
And we're closing out this session right now.
I think that it sounds like this what's it, element. So it sounds like Evolution Club and Ultra Lounge, after talking to them, sounds like an awesome place to be. So I feel like I'm going to bring a couple of my friends. We're going to come down here, get some great martinis. Tony is going to cook us something besides burgers.
And also Tone said he'll put the red carpet out for
Red
lounge.
carpet and a little bit
And
of
then,
shrimp.
and then when I finally pick up the Corvette, the 1979 Corvette, we just get the VIP treatment
Coming here. So it sounds like this is
gonna
going to
be
be a good place
great.
to be, and I am excited to learn how to do a little bit of samba and, you know, listen to some Brazilian music. So I think I'm kind of excited that this
Me
place is going to
too.
open up in Bridgeport,
And
and it's something that they need.
Something that you know what I liked about the whole thing that Kinsley said he's gonna bring from New York. I love Funk Masterflex. Whenever I want to think of like, you know, creative music when we're in
Yeah.
college.
Nice
Miss-
funk master
Miss
flex,
Flex.
but I think also bringing in a nice culture.
Sure,
So
yeah.
culture of people, whether it's a hip hop crowd or a professional crowd, or you have your Brazilians, you have your Africans, your
And I think that's
Caucasians,
what's missing
everybody.
actually in Bridgeport. There's not too much culture. Just just like how the Caribbeans or the Brazilians.
Right, there's no mixture.
There's no mixture. So we need this culture. And I think it's going to be an absolutely great place to be. And I would like for everybody to once again to come on out on May 21st, just to
Come hang out with us down here, and we can share some martinis together.
Yeah. I'm supposed to learn how to make one. Someone's supposed to teach me, but they haven't done that yet. But anyway, the grand opening is going to be on the 20th.
So that's going to be the ribbon cutting.
Ribbon cutting
Excellent.
with the mayor, and he's going to have
Council people,
council
okay.
people coming down. And then the 21st is
Funk Master
Funk
Flex.
Master Flex. I think I
So
want to be
20th sounds like a good day just to check out the club, see what the scene
Yeah.
is, and then the 21st is the night you put on the heels and the nice dress
Correct.
and do a little dancing.
do a little dancing. I would agree. So tell me your one thing for today. Like, what did you experience?
My one thing for today.
Something to not about your accident where this person's gonna cut you off or anything, but something that somebody could learn from. Like your one good thing for today.
My one thing for today is.
Wop wop wop. She doesn't know.
Oh, my one thing for today is that if you want, there's a huge difference between Wi-Fi and WiMAX. And on top of that, if you want Wi-Fi from AT&T, they run a credit check. If you want Wi-Fi from Comcast, they just send you the box. So the simplicity ends up going to Comcast every single time.
Yeah, I think simplicity is good. I never knew that. It's just like when I actually have DirecTV,
Yeah.
and you have to go through the whole credit situation and get the
There
DirecTV.
was a whole rigmarole with AT&T. Comcast, I went there, and their customer service is impeccable.
And it's wonderful.
You can't beat that.
And you know what I hate about DirecTV now? Yes.
You can't DVR Gilmore Girls?
No, when it rains, it cuts out. Did you experience that this weekend?
No, but I will experience Comcast when I get home and plug it into that.
Well, we experienced it this past weekend when we were watching that show.
We were watching, unfortunately.
But my one thing for today.
What's your one thing for today?
My one thing for today is going to piggyback off the whole Wi-Fi. Let's talk about Web 2.0. I think everybody needs to be educated on what Web 2.0 is. My mentor already knew what Web 2.0 was, but today he made me see how important it is, especially if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner. So whatever you do, take the moment out just to Google it, see what it's about, and see how it can help you grow your business.
So things to look for today is WiMAX and Web 2.0.
Yeah. So thank you for being in the lounge once again. I'm Miss Tara Lounge,
I'm Shawnee.
and we'll see you next time. Bye.